Welcome to All In on Tesla. I'm Mike West, and thanks for joining me. I'm not exactly sure why the mainstream financial media is so biased against Tesla, but it is what it is. The more I read, the more I believe the bias is actually against Elon. Now, you may say, Mike, Tesla isn't Elon. You would be correct. However, before Elon arrived on the scene, Tesla wasn't much of a car company. Wall Street and certainly the mainstream financial media don't seem to make that distinction between the two. How do you sift through all the misinformation out there about Tesla in order to make sound investment decisions about the stock? You subscribe to this channel, I'll help you separate fact from fiction. Speaking of fiction, let's take a look at the recent article by the Wall Street Journal. The article wastes no time to mislead you. The title reads, Elon Musk's decision to slow new Tesla model risks holding up growth. No, it doesn't. Tesla has said many times before they believe they will grow at a 50% clip for the next few years, year over year. Right now, if Tesla only fills the orders they have in the pipeline, they can easily achieve their stated goals for the next 3 years. Someone should probably tell the author that every single Tesla model is sold out for the next 6 months. Additionally, Tesla has raised the price on all of their models to level out this demand. You would think as a stockholder, you'd be happy about that. I am. The second paragraph reads, It's another example of Mr. Musk's defiance of industry orthodoxy at a time when electric vehicle competition has never been fiercer. Say what? What competition? Tesla has no competition right now. I really mean that. None. Tesla currently owns 80% of the EV market in the U.S. Didn't the author of the article watch the Wall Street Journal interview? Here, let's hear it right from Elon.
Tesla's made roughly 2/3 of all the electric cars in the United States. I'm not sure if most people are aware of that. So Tesla's made basically twice as many electric vehicles as the rest of industry combined. And we don't need the $7,500 tax credit. I would say, honestly, I would just can this whole bill. Don't pass it. That's my recommendation.
The article goes on to quote another clueless Wall Street analyst. By the way, most of them are clueless. The detritus in the article continues, and I quote, Tesla's focus on ramping up production of existing models is likely to help the company pad its bottom line this year, but delaying the release of new models could eventually leave it more vulnerable to competition, analysts said. No, it won't. We just covered that. Let me say it again. Right now and for the foreseeable future, meaning the next 3 years, Tesla has no competition. The next comment leads to one of the biggest problems for the auto industry analysts following Tesla. Car companies typically aim for 10 to 15% of their models in any given year to have recently undergone a significant update. Barclays analyst Brian Johnson said, Tesla isn't a car company, Brian. As a matter of fact, they're more of a software company than a car company. This is something that legacy auto analysts simply don't understand. Kathy Wood said it best.
Tesla has been a great example. Auto analysts should not have been following that stock.
The article then moves on to the laughable phase with this one, and I'm quoting here. This time around, buyers have a bevy of alternative vehicles to choose from. General Motors has said it's aiming to introduce 30 electric vehicles globally by 2025. 22, 23, 24, 25. This statement just goes to show the author really doesn't know what she's talking about, or she's a shill for legacy automakers. Possibly both. Last year, GM delivered 27 electric vehicles. Nope, I didn't say 27,000. I said 27 total units. Currently, the only way GM survives the green revolution right now is from a bailout. Anytime you're reading anything about electric vehicles and GM is mentioned as a contender, you can safely navigate away from that advice. They honestly don't know what they're talking about, or they have an agenda. All right, let's jump over to MarketWatch. The MarketWatch article states that Tesla is upgraded from another clueless analyst named Dan Levy. He noted that the stock remains highly favorable after the sell-off. Hey Dan, the stock's been highly favorable for the last 5 years. It's nice of you to finally jump on board. If you're a long-term investor, meaning 5 years out, then right now any entry point is a great entry point for Tesla. The next line made me laugh. Levy wrote in a note to clients, accordingly, with robust fundamentals ahead, and with the stock having been caught in a market decline, we believe the stock should recover. Should recover? Hey Dan, unless the world explodes tomorrow, Tesla's not only going to recover, it's going to do a 10 to 20x from where it is right now. Here's some more misinformation. Tesla had reported last week fourth quarter earnings that were well above analyst expectations. Yeah, they were well above all right. So far above that no one on Wall Street was even close. Here's the misinformation part. But the stock fell after the company revealed that factories had been below capacity as a result of supply chain constraints. No, that's not why the stock fell. The stock fell because Elon said that he won't be introducing any new cars this year, and they're going to be focusing on the bot. Let's move on to a Barron's article I noticed today. Here's the title, and that's all I needed to read. Tesla, GM stocks, and 3 others could be the best EV plays. Recall what I said earlier, that Tesla has no competition? Right. Now, the only EV play is Tesla. Additionally, GM isn't a serious EV play. Let me say that again. GM will not survive the green revolution in the auto industry without a bailout. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you soon.